Welcome to this coverage of the Hero Intercontinental Cup from Mumbai's Andheri Sports Complex on the Star Sports Network, the home of Indian football. A perfect start for India in a tournament that promises to be the perfect preparation for the Asian Cup to be held in UAE in 2019. And after easily brushing aside the challenge of Chinese Taipei, India, as you just saw there, will play the first country from a different confederation and continent in Kenya tonight, a side, like India, that won its first encounter against New Zealand. But it's more than just a game of football today. It's the massive occasion of India's captain marvel, Sunil Chhetri, becoming only the second Indian to 100 international caps, 13 years after he made his debut against Pakistan in Quetta. He scored then, he scored 58 more international goals since that debut goal. And as he gets ready to hit a century, don't be surprised if he hits number 60 in Andheri tonight. But that's the side that he'll be captaining once again. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in goal, an unchanged 11 for Stephen Constantine from the side that beat Chinese Taipei 5-0 on the first day of this month. One change, however, for the Kenyan side that came back from behind to beat New Zealand. And other than that, all the same for Kenya, looking to build on some winning momentum that they've garnered with 2 wins in a row now.
What a fantastic occasion this will be for Sunil Chhetri and his family. Great to see them in attendance tonight. Hopefully they get a win tonight and go back to the hotel and have a glass of champagne with him. Hopefully he lets his hair down for at least 30 seconds.
It's a dream come true for any player. When you start your football career, you dream of playing for the national team, and then and you end up playing 100 games. That's a fantastic achievement for any sports person, and Sunil Chhetri has done it today. I wish him all the best for the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a huge occasion today for Indian football because our captain is making his 100th appearance for the country, and to mark the occasion we are very privileged to have amongst us Mr. Baichung Bhutia, the first player to play 100 international matches for India and the former India captain, and with him Mr. I.M. Vijayan, former India player and captain. May I request Sunil Chhetri to please come forward for a moment, because they would like to felicitate you with a silver plaque to mark the occasion of you playing your 100th game for India. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunil Chhetri!
Dylan Pereira blows his whistle and we're underway with the first half in match 3 of the Hero Intercontinental Cup.
I think even the direct approach has to be free places. They can't, like Kenyans are bigger in size. They have to use those flanks wide so that they won't get involved in physical duel.
That's a good ball from JJ, an intelligent one as well, given the fact that the pitch is heavy. Make sure you put Udanta's legs to some use. Abhishek Bachchan in attendance as well, along with Sikandar Kher.
I'm really happy to see that Stephen Constantine has kept the same 11, because it really shows his faith in the boys that played the last game and how good the performance actually was. You had Tupper and Pranoy in the middle of the park, and if they want to be mainstays in this Indian side, they have to back it up with a second game here.
Well, after winning the first game, it's always so important to win second game also. Second game becomes even important. They cannot afford anything over here by slipping up. This is the most crucial match in this tournament for India.
Yeah, side known to defend well now, Kenya. Although they have just kept 1 clean sheet in their last 6 games. But before that, they actually kept a clean sheet in each of their last 5. So it's something that they've been working on. But a much changed squad, Ishfaq, from what we were expecting to come to Mumbai, with 6 of those players from Gor Mahia called back to be a part of their main team for the Kenyan Super Cup, which is set to roll out from yesterday, followed by the Shield.
It shows the intention of the Kenyan Football Association, also trying to give some youngsters game time, and international game time is very important for youngsters.
Like an elbow from Udanta, which is why not very happy is Miheso. She likes it, which is always good.
What pleases me about that was Udanta could have gone down at the first opportunity, but he opted to stay on his feet and try and go for the ball again. That's something the Kenyans probably wouldn't do. A bit more streetwise in the last game, looking to go down or take the contact and try and get fouls around the edge of the box. But Udanta's been rewarded with a free kick.
But Thapa will take it. Curls it in with the keeper with a cap. Saves it directly into his safe hands. No problem.
Eric, it was not that bad ball. I think somebody had to make a run in front of goalkeeper, which we always say one of the striker has to go in front, not behind.
We must have said it 3 or 4 times in the last game. Just get someone across that front post. It looks so wet out there that any little touch or just even put the goalkeeper off.
The Kenyans who were looking to dominate in the first 10 or 15 minutes, then India found a bit of their own in the next 5. Go towards 22 minutes played here in Mumbai. Both sides without really an opening in this game. Sandesh Jhingan, as the ball stops just in front of him once again. It's a pattern that will emerge as the game goes on, unless the rain relents.
Yeah, in these conditions, it's so difficult to pick a pass. I mean, one time you can bang it into somebody's feet and it stays there and the player can take a touch.
Just what Eric Bartley was pointing to, Sunil Chetri! They all got a bit excited, but it's 0-0.
So this is what was talking about. You have to make defender chase backward, so that it will be difficult for them to clear. And Sunil Chetri, so clever, stayed back and waited for that second ball.
Even with that technique there, you can see Sunil Chetri had to change it up a little bit, probably expecting it to sit up a little bit on the water, and it didn't. If that's on a dry surface, I think it's in the back of the net.
Treacherous conditions these, but Kenya go on. A chance here, an opening for them. Otieno looking for the cross. It's a handball that should have gone against Otieno, but India have given the ball back kindly to Omoto. And that's the man who scored the winner in the previous game. Anna still dealing with it, eventually cleared away. It's not going to go out of play that easily. And even the 6'6" goalkeeper had to dive full stretch to ensure that that wasn't beating him on his near post.
What a visual. I mean, the guy's a giant. Look how he gets across to this ball. He's absolutely sideways, the 6'6" giant. Unbelievable.
Gurpreet making sure their ball should not come in, but even though it was going out, but you have to appreciate this guy's athleticism.
Sunny's been a part of a fair few of these rain-affected games. India, of course, got the better of Myanmar in that AFC Challenge Cup back in 2008 in similar, if not worse, conditions. Wow, that's a heavy challenge, and thankfully Dilruwan Pereira has found his whistle, albeit not in time, because that could have been ever so dangerous for Subhashish. Did get the ball though first.
Well, referee has to play a very important role here. He has to protect players. Players going down will be always dangerous in this kind of situation.
The referee called correctly. A minute to be played at the end of the 45. 30 seconds of it already over because of that challenge. And Kenya will have to be wary. After all the good work they've done in the first 45 minutes, the last thing they'd want is India breaking away on a counter or stealing away a goal, dare I say. See Subhashish with a bit of cotton in his left nostril, still struggling from that injury he had in that first game. His debut, of course, against Chinese Taipei. Sebastian Minya, the head coach of the Kenyan national team, doing the rounds in that technical area. Another foul, this time against the Indians. referee absolutely pivotal to the outcome of some of these challenges, and Subhashish has been involved in a fair few. Most free kicks have gone his way, but like that one, just at the stroke of half-time, gone against him, and now Gurpreet Singh Sandhu comes into play. Right, who's interested in this one? Looks like Omoto eyeing this free kick for the Harambee Stars. No change of plans. Now the man who scored the equalizer with that curling free kick in the previous game, the number 16 Miheso. He'll curl it in once again. Sandesh Jingan wins the header. Gets a push as well from one of the Kenyans. He's on the turf, but it's on the turf where life has been difficult for both the sides so far at the Mumbai Football Arena. The Kenyans have certainly come with a better plan and have adjusted better to the conditions that have been far from ideal here in Mumbai, in Andheri. Sunil Chetri, in his 100th international game for the Blue Tigers, will have to use all the experience of the previous 99 to shepherd the troops, particularly the youngsters, and guide them towards getting the most out of these conditions that are far from favourable for both the sides. But certainly Kenya looking like the better side, the more dominant side, the side more likely to score, despite Sunil Chetri possibly having the best chance of the game, where he lobbed it above the goalkeeper, but it wasn't to be for the Indians in terms of a change in the scoreline. But as it stands at half-time, it's India 0, Kenya 0 at the Mumbai Football Arena. Stay with us. We still wait for the second half to kick off.